If I talk about my academics, I've done my schooling from DPS Puram. I passed out in 2002. So in that year, I went to Pune to pursue engineering from this campus called Bharati Vidyapeeth. I did my engineering in electronics field. So my father's first and the last job was Air France. So he was the director Asia Pacific for Air France. He worked there for 35 years. So Air France is basically a French airlines, and because of his loyalty and experience, he was promoted at that designation where only a French guy could be posted. So I have learned a lot from him, being stable in life, being stable in one job, and that's how you basically grow in your career and in your field. Well, when I was pursuing my MBA, so my father was very, very active in real estate in terms of investments. So he was a decent investor in the market, and that I knew I had a passion about real estate, but the discussion which happened between me and my father was the real reason what made me realize that real estate is one of the growing industries in the country. And with a developing economy like India, real estate would always be a major factor for their economic growth. And so I thought that I should pursue my career in this industry. See, I think that the kind of repute we have made, Realistic Realtors I'm talking about, I think we provide end-to-end service to a client, starting from sales to about title security and after sales, which is the most important thing. So because of the different verticals that we have created within the organization, I think now acquisition of HNI clients and convincing them that we are the right people for them has become quite easy. And that's the reason the investment vertical has grown over the years. That's what I feel. The client today has become really knowledgeable and doesn't get convinced by anybody really that easily. So you have to have the complete market knowledge, facts and figures. Because if I just say that you buy this property and it's going to grow X times over the years, he's not going to believe you. So you have to give them your background. You have to give them the experiences that you've had, the clientele that you share, and the kind of money that you have made to the client. That is the key. And that's how, with the repeated relationship building and having that bond with the client, basically helps you to convert that particular deal. There have been instances where once you have approached the client has said no, that I am not interested in doing any investments, because over the years he's suffered a great loss because he has gone through some irregular brokers because the market is so unorganized. So with regular follow-ups and telling them the kind of transactions that we do and we have done, where we have made money for the client, basically gives that confidence to the client. And after several follow-ups, they come on track and they say, okay, now I have the confidence in you, then we can go ahead. I think the most challenging deal was the first deal I had in Realistic Realtors. Was I sold a commercial rented property in Jaipur. So I had to travel to Jaipur to understand the property, to understand the market trend, to understand the property, what's all it about, and to do the capital valuation. I met the local brokers. So I visited Jaipur some 10-12 times and stayed the night over there, and to understand what the best capitalization I can get for my property. And after several visits, after several communication with the local brokers, I think I cracked that deal. That was, I think, the most memorable deal, and I think that was the toughest deal I have ever done. I think in a very young age, I was given a team to handle. I understood what a leader is all about. So you have to take the team along with you, keep them motivated, understand and resolve their queries and solutions. You have to run independently, and you have to understand your team also, so that they don't get demotivated. Once I understood that, I think that was the turning point. Uh, the reason why Realistic has done so well in real estate is because the director's mindset is quite clear that we have to run, but we have to take our team also along with us. So that's the reason we are more than 250 employees on board today. So that's what I feel, that I've understood the quality of a leader, and that is something which every person has to understand to grow in life. With the correct market knowledge and with the correct understanding of the market, I think we have the right platform to become the market leader. Because if I compare myself or if I compare the investment vertical with the other IPCs, they don't follow the same ideology, honestly. And with the kind of deals that we are doing, most of the commercial rented properties, or most of the commercial deals which are happening in the market, 80% is through Realistic Realtors. So it's anyways, everybody knows that that we are already the market leaders, and if we pursue in the same path, I'm sure that the clientele and the HNI which we basically want to tap, they would directly come to us. I think being fit is the most important thing for me, and I create a balance with my well-being and my work life. So I think over a few years, since the time I have devoted my time toward fitness, my efficiency in my work, my focus, and my performance has gone up. So I give a lot of emphasis towards fitness, though I do not devote a lot of time for it. I do cardio, let's say, for about half an hour in the morning and about 45 minutes gymming during the evening. That's about it, which is required for being fit. And I can assure you that if you have a fit body and a fit mind, then of course your efficiency in your work goes up.